Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Monday, man. Woo. First of all, let me say thank you to every single person that was a part of the live stream that came in, man. We did a 4-hour live stream and it only cut off. My phone died during the live stream and I was using my phone. And we actually, the live stream ended abruptly. Man, we was having some fun on there, man. Me, every time I got a super chat, I had to shoot the ball into the basket, and they got to see my amazing jump shot. Like I didn't miss. I'm lying, guys. I was horrible. I was horrible. But man, thank everybody that came through there, man. And we talked about everything that happened, man. We went and it was great because it's like me and everyone, we was feeding off each other. You know, I was throw them out. Hey, this just happened. They'd be like, hey, did you see this? Did you see that? It was fun, man. I really enjoyed myself. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much, man. But one of the things that came across, was the fact that Kyle Lowry landed with the Miami Heat. Wow. Not many people, including myself, kind of felt like, yeah, I think Kyle Lowry's out of there. Not because of, it just didn't feel right towards the end of that, towards the end of that season, man, where it was like he's playing, he's not playing, he is playing, he's not playing. You didn't know. Like they still had an opportunity to get in, still had an opportunity to get into a play-in situation, and they wasn't able to solidify with Kyle Lowry, and that was disappointing because you didn't know if he was gonna play. And I felt at that moment I was like, I think he's out of here. And it was interesting because they still had hope. They still had hopes at that moment where you were like, okay, if they win this game, they got a path to the playoffs. But then you, for no odd reason, you just see Kyle Lowry's not playing. Kyle Lowry's out. It was like, what's going on here, man? So, let me just say that I'm really, really happy for Kyle Lowry to get to go to where he want to go to. Apparently, Miami Heat was on his list, the place he wanted to go to. But during the live, man, of course, Raptor Nation was in there strong. So shout out to you guys. And we came on the debate of, is Kyle Lowry the greatest Raptor of all time? And then I started thinking about it. Well, people start saying, well, what about championship? I said, because I threw out Chris Bosh and Vince Carter and that. They would say, well, he never brought a championship. I said, then, obviously Kawhi Leonard's name came up, and I'm like, and I'm like, but he was only there 1 year, but he did bring a championship. But Kyle Lowry, who was an integral part of that championship run, was there as well. And so the fact that he was there, he was long tenure there, as well as he helped bring a championship there. Is Kyle Lowry the greatest Raptor of all time, man? Let me know down in the comments if you guys think he's the greatest Raptor of all time. Also, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. I appreciate the support, man. Just want to get that out there. So during this process, and then of course I'm gonna talk about this in a later video. One of the things I thought about, and one of the things that kept coming up, every time someone would come in the live, that was a Raptor fan, they were like, hey, what do we get for the trade with Kyle Lowry? And I was like, well, you got Precious, a Chewy, somebody on the live, it was funny. They said that just think about sneezing. Chewy. That's how you say his name. But Kyle Lowry, the trade was dropped. They got back the guy just said Precious, and they got back Dragic. Now, I don't know if this deal is final, because every time you read it says will sign or will do this or will do that. So they got back Dragic, and now the question then it was saying, well, they're going to move on from Dragic. They're going to include him to trade to get someone or get some draft picks or something like that. But I actually think Dragic can be a viable option for the Raptors. I don't think they have to be in a rush to trade him. Yeah, he's a little long in the tooth, a little older, but he can still knock down shots. He can still be a threat on the outside, and he can get some buckets for you. So if they're not able to trade him, it's not the end all be all, because they will be able to get some. They will be able to get. They will still have a valuable player in him. Now, I will say, I got to be honest here. I really believe the Raptors can contend this year. Now, I may be by myself. Maybe not too many with me. But I like, they brought back Gary Trent Jr. Which I'll talk about later. They brought back, I got a lot of videos to make, guys. I'm trying. They brought back Gary Trent Jr. Which I thought was very, very important. You know, they brought him back. They got him on, they didn't break the bank for him. They got him on a pretty good deal. He's still a young talent. He was phenomenal in his playing time with the Raptors. He seemed to really, really like it there. He was emphatic about wanting to stay there, and they got a deal done. So I do think that the question now is the Raptors in rebuild mode or are they in contend mode? Because I think they got talent to contend. One of the things that kept coming up during the live is what are they going to do about center? I like Boucher, but he's more of a 4. They was mentioning Kim, Burt, and Birch. So if they make a move, it could be for a center. If they make a move, it could be for a center to help solidify that middle. But this is again where you think about the young players like the Scotty Barnes that they drafted who bring length. Right now, he's not a center. He's not gonna get in there and be able to bang with, let's say, a Joel Embiid. But he got length. He can be troublesome in that middle. So I think the Raptors got a decision to make beyond which massage. What's going on here? Anyway, but they still got a decision to make. Are they going to go into full rebuild mode? Or are they going to try to compete while rebuilding? I like to compete while rebuilding type mode. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing is guaranteed. You know, you look at the 76ers, they went through the whole, trust the process. We're going to get them in there. And now, one of the main keys to trusting the process is is on his way out of the process. So it's gonna be interesting. Kyle Lowry is no longer a Raptor. Salute to him. Was he the greatest rapper of all time? You guys let me know. Raptor of all time, let me know in the comments below. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for your support. And until next time, you guys be great.